We humans rely on modern conveniences. Electricity, running water, supermarkets, these are the pillars of our comfortable lives. But what happens when these pillars crumble? Could you survive off the grid? Could you thrive without the safety net of civilization? In this video we'll explore two off-grid scenarios. First, we'll face a blackout in our own homes. Imagine, no lights, no refrigerator, no internet. How would you cope? Then we'll venture into the wilderness. Picture a remote cabin miles from the nearest town. It's just you, the elements, and the skills you've mastered. Are you ready for the challenge? Let's find out. A power outage might seem like a minor inconvenience, but a prolonged blackout? That's a different beast. It can disrupt your daily life in ways you might not have imagined. From the loss of heating and cooling systems to the inability to cook food or even access clean water, the challenges can be overwhelming. It tests your preparedness, resourcefulness, and resilience. Insulation is key. Properly insulating your home can make a significant difference in maintaining a livable temperature. Use heavy curtains, blankets, and even bubble wrap on windows to keep the cold out and the warmth in. Your home will lose heat quickly without power. The temperature can drop rapidly, making it uncomfortable and even dangerous, especially for the elderly and young children. Blankets, sleeping bags, and even newspapers can help trap warmth. Layering clothing and using hats and gloves indoors can also help retain body heat. Water is life. Store at least 1 gallon per person per day. This is the minimum amount needed for drinking and basic hygiene. Fill bathtubs and sinks too. This extra water can be used for flushing toilets, cleaning, and other essential tasks. You'll need it for drinking, cooking, and hygiene. Think about heat. Without power, traditional cooking methods may not be available. A wood-burning stove or fireplace is ideal. These can provide both heat and a means to cook food. Make sure you have a good supply of wood and know how to use these safely. Have a backup plan like propane heaters. Always ensure proper ventilation to avoid carbon monoxide poisoning. Food is essential. Stock up on non-perishable items. Canned goods, dried fruits, nuts, and energy bars. These items have a long shelf life and can provide necessary nutrients during an extended outage. A manual can opener is a must-have. Without electricity, electric can openers won't work, and you'll need a way to access your food. Sanitation is crucial. Have a plan for waste disposal. Without running water, toilets won't function properly. A camping toilet or a makeshift latrine can prevent the spread of disease. Proper waste management is essential to maintain hygiene and health. Mental endurance is just as important as physical preparedness. Stress and anxiety can take a toll during prolonged emergencies. Stay calm, be resourceful, and support your community. Working together can make a significant difference in overcoming the challenges of a prolonged power outage. Living in a wilderness cabin offers a profound connection with nature. It's an experience that strips away the noise and distractions of modern life, allowing you to immerse yourself fully in the natural world. It's a chance to disconnect from the digital world and reconnect with your primal instincts. Imagine waking up to the sound of birds chirping, the rustle of leaves, and the fresh scent of pine in the air. This is the essence of living in harmony with nature, but it also demands respect for the power and unpredictability of the wild. Nature can be both serene and fierce. Storms can roll in unexpectedly and the dense fog can obscure your path. Understanding and respecting these elements is crucial for your safety and well-being. Choosing the right cabin is crucial. Look for a sturdy structure with access to water and firewood. A well-built cabin provides shelter from the elements and a safe haven from wildlife. Ensure it has a solid foundation, a reliable roof, and is situated in a location that offers natural resources. Understanding the terrain is essential. Study maps, learn to use a compass, and be aware of potential hazards like cliffs or swamps. Navigating through rugged terrain requires preparation and knowledge. Familiarize yourself with the landscape and always have a plan for emergencies. Wildlife encounters are inevitable. Respect their space, secure your food, and learn how to react to different animals. Knowing how to store food properly can prevent unwanted visits from curious creatures. Educate yourself on the local wildlife and their behaviors to ensure peaceful coexistence. Foraging can supplement your food supply. Identify edible plants, berries, and mushrooms. This not only provides nourishment but also deepens your connection with the environment. However, always cross-reference with a reliable guide to avoid consuming anything harmful. But be cautious, some can be poisonous. Misidentifying a plant or mushroom can have serious consequences. Take the time to learn about the toxic varieties in your area and how to distinguish them from safe options. Hunting and fishing provide valuable protein, Learn basic trapping and angling techniques. Always follow local regulations. These skills not only sustain you but also teach patience and respect for the natural world. Remember to practice ethical hunting and fishing to maintain the balance of the ecosystem. Water is your lifeline. Know how to find and purify it. Boiling, using water filters or iodine tablets are essential for safe drinking water. Streams, rivers, and lakes can be sources, but always ensure the water is treated to avoid illness. Essential equipment includes a first aid kit, map and compass, knife, fire starter, shelter materials, and appropriate clothing. These items are your safety net in the wilderness. A well-prepared backpack can make the difference between a minor inconvenience and a life-threatening situation. You're a guest in nature's home, treat it with respect. Minimize your impact by packing out your trash and practicing leave-no-trace principles. This ensures that the beauty and purity of the wilderness remain for future generations to enjoy. Embrace nature's embrace, but always with a mindful heart and a respectful spirit. Fire and water. These two elements are paramount for off-grid survival. Mastering them is non-negotiable. Building a fire is a fundamental skill. Gather dry tinder, kindling, and fuel wood. Use a lighter, matches, or a fire starter to ignite the tinder. Practice different fire-starting methods before you need them. Water sustains life. Finding it is one thing, making it safe to drink is another. Boiling water for at least 1 minute kills most harmful bacteria and viruses. Water filters remove sediment and impurities, while iodine tablets neutralize bacteria. Always have multiple water purification methods at your disposal. In a survival situation, knowing where you are and how to get help is crucial. Navigation is key. A map and compass are your best friends. Learn how to use them effectively. Observe the terrain. Look for landmarks, follow streams, and pay attention to the sun's position. Signaling for help can be a lifesaver. A signal mirror reflects sunlight and can be seen for miles. Build a signal fire using green branches to create dense smoke. Use a whistle or create ground-to-air signals with bright-colored materials. Always inform someone of your whereabouts before venturing off-grid. The mental game: staying sharp when it matters most. Off-grid living tests more than just your physical skills. It pushes your mental and emotional limits. Isolation can be challenging. Establish a routine, set goals, and find ways to stay mentally stimulated. Fear is a natural response to danger. Acknowledge it, but don't let it paralyze you. Focus on what you can control, and break down tasks into manageable steps. Positive self-talk is crucial. Believe in your ability to overcome challenges. Celebrate small victories to boost your morale. Remember, your mind is your most powerful tool. Keep it sharp, and you'll increase your chances of survival. Respecting nature sustainability in off-grid living. Living off the grid is about more than just surviving. It's about thriving in harmony with the environment around us. It's about coexisting with nature in a way that minimizes our impact. Sustainability is key. This means adopting practices that ensure the health and longevity of our natural surroundings. Practice leave-no-trace principles. This involves being mindful of our actions and their effects on the environment. Pack out everything you pack in, dispose of waste properly, and minimize campfire impacts. Conserve water. Every drop counts when you're off the grid. Use it wisely for drinking, cooking, and hygiene. Collect rainwater whenever possible. Respect wildlife. They are an integral part of the ecosystem. Observe animals from a distance. Never feed them, as it can disrupt their natural behaviors and diet, and store your food securely. Choose sustainable food sources. Forage responsibly, ensuring that you do not deplete the resources, only taking what you need. This ensures that plants and animals can continue to thrive, and leaving enough for wildlife. Our presence should not disrupt the natural balance. We're part of an interconnected ecosystem. Our actions have consequences. Every small step we take towards sustainability makes a big difference. Let's strive to leave the wilderness better than we found it. By doing so, we ensure that future generations can enjoy these natural spaces as much as we do. Could you survive? The ultimate off-grid challenge. So, could you survive off the grid for a month? The answer lies within you. It's not just about having the right gear or skills. It's about your mindset, your adaptability, and your willingness to embrace discomfort. It's about facing your fears, pushing your limits, and discovering the incredible resilience of the human spirit. The off-grid life is not for everyone. It's demanding, unpredictable, and at times unforgiving. But for those who seek adventure, self-sufficiency, and a deeper connection with nature, it's an experience like no other. Embrace the wild, the transformative power of off-grid living. Living off the grid, even for a short time, can be transformative. It strips away the distractions of modern life and forces us to confront our basic needs. It teaches us resourcefulness, resilience, and a profound respect for the natural world. It reminds us that we are capable of so much more than we think we are. So, embrace the challenge. Step outside your comfort zone. You might be surprised by what you discover about yourself and the world around you.